You a gambling man, Jack?
Not anymore.
Once a gambling man, always a gambling man.
Money Plane, directed by Andrew Lawrence and starring Kelsey Grammer, Denise Richards, and Adam Copeland, better known as Edge from the WWE. This is a heist movie. It came out on July 10th, 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, and it didn't get a theatrical release. Oof, lots of bugs out here. It's a hot summer day when I'm doing this. And yeah, it came out on July 10th, 2020. It was a heist movie. It was supposed to be a fun heist movie that, well, gave you all the action beats that you wanted. And unfortunately, it just came up so short in a lot of different areas. When they put out the trailer for this back in June of 2020, I was very, very excited. I thought I was going to get something akin to The Italian Job or Ocean's 11. And that's what even the trailer was marketed kind of as.
Let's go, let's go!
Was they were going to pull off this big heist. And while it does deliver on that promise of being a big heist, the execution of the film is just so underwhelming. It very much kind of glazes over what should be the biggest part of the movie. The heist itself actually plays a fairly small role. The actual heist, like the heist proper, plays a very small role. And it's just, I don't know, just something about this movie did not execute the way I think the director envisioned in his mind. I don't know if it was the editing or if it was just how it was filmed. By the way, the filming of this was also very shoddy. But let's get back to it. The action beats are there. And at the same time, they're not. If that makes any sense. You get the fight between, one team member and like a standard villain or two villains. You get your standard action beats, but they're just so underwhelmingly executed that you don't feel anything. It feels very generic. It feels like a Call of Duty game where you're just killing random NPCs that have no value. It's one of those kind of movies. Now, the filming of this movie is very much all over the place. There was a weird blue filter during one part of this movie where I don't know what they were going for, but it did not make the film look any better. In fact, if anything, it made it look like a first-year film studies student's project. It was just so poorly done. They try and use like drones and they try and make it seem high-tech, but it doesn't come off that way. It comes very much off as a student project. I don't know if maybe they did get a student to film that particular part of it, but just it was not good. The acting is very poor. Rio, what's up, buddy? I'm keeping this in the video. Oh my god. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out. Okay, so where did I leave off now? Yeah, the action, the filming. The filming is just so poor in this movie. I don't understand what the end goal was. And overall, this movie was just such a colossal disappointment. As it is with 2020, we haven't gotten a whole lot of films this year at all. Like, as it stands, we don't have any films coming out. Theaters aren't open. We were supposed to get Black Widow. Hell, Black Widow was already supposed to be 3 months old by now. And we don't even have that. This has been a crap year, and for a movie that had what was a good premise, what was quality actors, Kelsey Grammer as the villain is just fantastic when you first meet him. He has that menacing look to him.
Bet everything you had. Toss up a coin. One side, you, your family, live the life they always dreamed of. On the other side, you lose everything. You owed a lot of money to some very bad people. So I bought your debt. Now you're gonna have to repay me that debt.
That very scary cigar smoking, he would beat you with a lead pipe appearance. And it just kind of falters down the more you see him. He has a small little comedic side to him. He was overall the highlight to the movie right up until the very end. Now, because I'm not doing spoilers proper, I'm not going to say what he does, but just the very end of it is just so lackluster and so annoying. And they try and do an Ocean's 11 kind of take where like they do the action and then the lead up to the action, but they don't do the reveal. They just kind of imply the reveal, and that doesn't help this movie's case at all. Denise Richards does a good enough job. It's Denise Richards, you know, a big enough name for what would be, well, I guess it would be like a B+ movie. This is definitely not an A tier movie. That is for damn sure. This is not A tier, but this, I would say, this is definitely a B tier action movie. And for Adam Copeland, he plays the hero. I don't know, but he's a professional wrestler. The dude's in amazing shape, but it's just, I don't know. I just don't buy him as the hero. He's a thief who's being blackmailed into doing this job where he has to rob the money plane, and it's very, very awkward. It's just not a good movie. Unfortunately, they're charging, you know, $5 to rent this movie on the Google store, and that's where I saw it. But I feel like this would only be a movie worth watching if it was free on Netflix and you had literally nothing else to watch and you didn't want to rewatch The Office for the 90th time. But beyond that, I can't recommend this movie, man. Just watch the YouTube reviews. Wait for the YouTube spoiler reviews to come out. And this is one of those movies where the trailer tells you basically everything you need to know. The trailer really does give away the movie. It gives away all the major action beats. There's no more, from what's in the trailer, there is no more action beats beyond what's in the trailer. Those are all the action beats. Okay, there might be one or two that I can think of, but they're very small and very insignificant. The background cast of the other people who populate the casino, they're fun and they're interesting, but they're fun and interesting for the small time that you see them. They definitely don't overstay their welcome. Obviously, there's the two dirtbags who are on there who, you know, they're really annoying bad guys of the bad guy world. They're like the two Chads. And other than that, man, it's just not good. I wanted to enjoy this film, and that's why this video is coming out on the 13th. It is the 13th today. That's why it's coming on the day that you're seeing this, because I wanted to let it sit and digest and see what did I think about it, because I didn't want the luster of it being a heist film to cloud my judgment on how I graded this film, because it's so easy for me to get swept up in things that I love to overlook its horribleness, for lack of a better expression. Like, I'm a big action movie fan, big animated movie fan, big comedy fan. Those kind of movies, like, it's so easy for me to get wrapped up in, oh my god, I just love these type of movies that I'll overlook bad acting, bad camera, bad this, bad that. And yeah, it's just not a great movie. Also, the special effects, I don't know if this was like a student-led project, because the camera work was bad, and then the special effects also were really bad. A lot of stock footage being used in this movie. Like, a lot of stock footage. And just not a good movie. Just, oh, God. And I think they rented a quarry. I think they got a quarry, or they found, like, an abandoned dirt pile, and they just decided to film something there. But it's just skip this movie. Just skip Money Plane. It's not worth it. I don't think there's enough alcohol available to make you love this movie the same way you would love something better made, like Italian Job or Ocean's 11, 12, or, well, Ocean's 11 or 13. It's just not a good movie. Just skip it. So there you go. That is the review. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. This is a new channel for me, so if you like content like this or more content like this, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and I will see all of you on the next movie. We don't know what it is. Could be something new. Could be something nostalgic. It's COVID-19. It's something nostalgic. Guys, I'll see you later. Bye.
It's a legend in the underworld. To those in the know, it's the Money Plane. A bulletproof casino in the sky, untouchable by any government agency. Whatever you want to wager on, the Money Plane has you covered.
Russian roulette.
Word is they carry up to $1 billion on board in crypto and millions in cash. I want you and your crew to take down the house.
That's insane.
Yeah. Heck, might even be a good time.
Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, and prepare for takeoff.